this way, Doctor. You will understand. Here, Doctor. You are the first of your world to be looking at our solar system, the Astron. This is our planet, Astron Delta.
At the top.
Beyond the outer limits of human adventure, beyond the barrier of human credibility, fighting the unknown forces and secret terrors science couldn't predict.
There's a monstrous thing aboard this station from the moon. That's what killed Weber.
What kind of a monstrous thing?
Look this way, Doctor. You will understand.
What is up, everybody? How are you doing today? It is... Why does it keep putting that error on the screen? I don't know what that error means. It is Tuesday, it's 7 p.m., and you know what that means. It is time for some Spectre Vision. How are you guys doing today? Sorry, I'm like doing something over here. I gotta finish setting up the stream. I always feel like no matter how much time I get in and start preparing for the stream, like once I get home, I'm always like running behind and like fumbling things at the last second, trying to set up for the stream. But anyway, how are you all doing? I hope you're doing well. The error message means you're sticky. I have a feeling that the error message is tied to sound alerts, but I don't know why it gives that message. Like, I don't know what that means or like how to prevent that message. I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing with my hands. Also, hey Ghost, how are you? How's your week going so far? I hope you're doing well. So yeah, today we have some interesting stuff in store for today. So we're going to start off the stream by doing some Pokemon TCG Live like normal. And this next weekend, there's going to be a league challenge event at our local TCG store. And it's just a normal like tournament, but you just it's an actual like Pokemon sanctioned one. So not as like high stakes as like a league cup, but it does count for league points. And I'm going to try to use my Dragapult deck, which I used on this last Sunday's tournament. And I didn't do well with it. So I'm going to try practicing that deck tonight against you guys. And hopefully I can get better at it. Doing okay getting some Minecraft in with the... Oh, Minecraft. Okay. I've had a stomach ache for like days. Oh, no. Why do you think you're having a stomach ache? Did you... I mean, I guess it wouldn't have been anything that you ate. How you doing, nerd? What up, Bad Taste? How are you? Yeah, so I want to practice my Dragapult deck a little bit today and get better at playing it so that when I go into the league challenge event next Sunday, I'll be prepared. Because I did not do well. I out of 3 opponents, I beat 1 and then lost the other 2. But the guy who I beat was very new to tournaments, so I didn't really, count that as a whole lot. But I did notice that I was misplaying a lot of stuff, which I think is like 90% of the battle sometimes in playing Pokemon TCG is you just, when you lose, you're making missteps. But both times though, with both other opponents I lost to, there were 2 games at least where my hand just bricked so hard. Like I could not get anything. Like one opponent, I had to pass my first like 6 turns, and by that point she was already crushing me. But yeah, I want to get better at that. So I'm going to do some practice. I'm okay. I had a super long day, so I'm sorry, dude. I'm sorry. I'll try not to keep you up too late. But other stuff that we have in store for today is... So my birthday is next Monday. And I've kind of splurged on myself a little bit. So I've been saving some things to open, some packs to open on stream that I'm going to be doing this week and then next week for my birthday. One of the things that we will open today, this is brand new in the mail. This is the Charizard EX Special Collection featuring the lenticular hologram Charizard promo card. You can I don't know if that reads well on camera, but he goes, I'm Charizard. So we're gonna do that today. As well as the packs that I earned from the tournament on Sunday. So it's a Surging Spark and a prize pack. And Izzy, friend of ours, friend of the stream, mod extraordinaire, has sent me something that arrived in the mail today. And he wanted me to open it on stream tonight. So we're going to open this. I have no idea what this is, but he sent me a birthday gift. So I'm going to open this on stream probably after the first hour of the stream. And every day can't be a winner, but I hope you remain free of unseen creepers in Minecraft. Yes, whatever that means. Those are like the little zombies, right? The little zombies in Minecraft. I'm pretty sure that's what that means. Anyway, so yeah, let's get started. I'm going to open up the battle queue, so if anybody wants to battle on Pokemon TCG Live, exclamation battle in the chat, and you will be added to the battle queue. Let me get the game set up and let's get into it. I never got into...
Feed that cat!
Aww.
Feed that cat! Feed that cat! Feed that cat!
Sharky, thank you so much for that resub, dude. I appreciate you so much. Let's go ahead and feed this cat for Sharky. Ooh, I hit the wrong camera there. Wrong camera. Cat cam. All right, listen for the crunch. Thank you so much, Sharky. I appreciate you very much, dude. How have you been? What's new? What's new in your life? All right, I'm going to go ahead and get into some ranked mode until somebody jumps in the queue. Remember, the battle queue is open, exclamation battle in the chat, and we can battle it out on stream. So yeah, so this is the Dragapult Charizard deck that I built, and I've been trying to get it to work. And like I said, I played it with it on Sunday's tournament, and I did not do great. I feel like my hands were not getting set up. So I'm wondering what I can do to fix that problem. Maybe I need to add in another Iono or two, because I think I run 3 in there, so I can add one more Iono. Maybe that would be useful. Ooh, a wild Swanna in the chat, y'all. Exclamation pokey catch to try to catch that Swanna. Bad taste, I got you in the battle queue. So yeah, after this battle, we will duke it out. Oh man, starting with the Halucha is always like the worst opening in this deck. Actually, I think the worst opening is starting with the Pheasantipity. The Halucha, if you start with it, then you definitely can't use its ability, which does 10 damage, but only when you play it off of your hand. Alright, a Natu. Is this guy running a Gardevoir in here? Oh, Slowpoke. This is new. I've not seen anybody run this before. This will be interesting. And don't forget, y'all, exclamation QOD or QOTD in the chat will prompt you with today's question of the day. It's actually kind of an interesting one. I think it's kind of funny. I saw it on a TikTok, so I stole it from a TikTok, but it seemed funny. Hey, Ghost got the Swanna. The only one who got the Swanna. Way to go, Ghost. All right, let's see. What turn am I going? So I'm going second, right? Is that correct? Let me just double check the battle log here. Yeah, so I'm going second. Well, I don't have a whole lot of stuff that I can use here. So let's get the... I can't retreat him. Yeah, not a great start here. I don't want to dump everything with the professor's research either, so I'm just going to have to pass my turn. I am not live on TikTok, and I can't for the life of me figure out how to do it anymore. So they had revoked my live status, and I can't figure out how to get it back. It keeps saying, like, I'll request access, and it keeps saying that they'll respond to me in a business day, but, like, I do that every time I go live, and it's not, like, getting me any kind of answer, so I don't know what the hell's going on with it. Maybe I have to do it through, like, a different app or something. I don't know. I don't know how any of this works. Ooh, Academy at Night. What is this deck that this guy's running? This is interesting. I've never seen this before. So they've got Slowpoke, they've got Xatu, they've got Badoo on the board, and a Squawkabilly EX. So they've already missed out the ability to use Squawkabilly's ability, so why did they even put him on the bench? I don't get it. Or maybe they already did use it, and I just didn't notice it. Why do they have 3 energies on their Slowpoke? I don't understand what this guy's doing. Does he have like a Slowbro EX or like a Slowking EX? Is that something? Is that a card? Does that exist in the real world? Okay, there's the Slowking. What can the Slowking do? It better not be some like sleeper overpowered card that I'd never heard of. Super Cybolt 120. Discard the top card from your deck, and if this card is a Pokemon that doesn't have a Roblox, choose one of the attacks. Oh, interesting. Okay, that's handy. I see what they're doing here now. Well, they're gonna knock out the Halucha for sure in a one hit. It's okay. It's okay. We will adapt and overcome. I'm going to go ahead and counter catcher him, put his other slowpoke in with a 2 retreat cost. We will flip. Can I flip the script? I don't think I can. TM Evo, that's not bad. Yeah, I'll take that. Let's Arvin. Let's get some buddy poffins going. Actually, can I? I can evolve right away, but I don't have any energy. So that doesn't really help me necessarily. No, I'm not going to do that. I'm going to get... Let's do a rescue board. And let's do a buddy poffin here. Actually, I can nest ball into the Pheasantipity since I got knocked out on the last turn. Let's do that. Oh, the Pheasantipity's in my prizes. Fuck. That's no good. All right, we'll take the Charmander then. Let's see. Did I already use the Clairvoyant Sense on the Dracloak? I guess I did. I don't remember what I got. Okay. Well, shit. I'm a little bit screwed here. So let's go ahead and just Itchy Pollen for 10. Give him a good item lock to slow things down a bit. Oh, speaking of Badoo, I got a new Badoo in the mail that I'm going to add to my deck. It's a Prismatic Evolutions Pokeball Hollow one, and it's pretty cool. Oh, fuck. Here comes the knockout. Bro, this is not going well for me. See, this is kind of what happened during the tournament, where I'm just not getting any cards set up, and I've already taken 2 turns already, and really don't have anything that I can attack with. And he's taking knockouts every turn here, so I gotta pray for a comeback with my Charizard. He's not running any tools, so that doesn't help me any. Alright, let's Recon Directive and hope for my Ace spec. It is not here. Okay, I will take the Charmeleon. Here's what we're going to do. We're going to evolve. We are going to evolve. We're going to counter catcher him to the other Slowking again. I'm going to attach a rescue board. And then I'm going to do Jamming Tower and dump with Professor's Research. Let's get a new hand here. Hopefully we get something good here that we need. Okay, not bad. Not bad. I can work with this. Get the Buddy Poffin, take 2 more Dreepy. Throw a Luminous Energy on. And I can attack for 70 damage. That at least gets us going. We'll get a little bit of progress with this. Alright, alright, alright. Making some progress. Making copies. The fucking jet energy. Yeah, I guess that's a thing, right? So he's just attaching all those jet energies to it. Alright, what are you gonna do, buddy? What are you gonna do? You can do 120 damage to me, so that's a thing. Oh, man. My neck. And my Monkey Dory is in my prizes, too, so that doesn't help me. So I've got a Pheasantipity, and I've got a Monkey Dory in my prizes. Oof. Iono. So they're getting desperate now. That means they didn't have anything in their hand. Oh, there's the Neo Upper Energy. That's what I needed. And I got my Charizard. Cool, so he helped me out with that Iono. Sometimes it works in your favors. Kyurem. What is the attack that the Kyurem can do? Oh my god, that's a crazy attack. He does 130 damage to 3 of my Pokemon? Son of a bitch, are you kidding me? Dude, that was fucking nasty. Holy shit. Okay, yeah, I'm kind of fucked here now. All right, well, let's... Oh, I don't have another... I don't have another Charmander. Oh, this sucks. I am in a bad spot. All right, well, let's at least evolve this guy. I need some fucking energy. There we go. But they're already on their last prize, so I think they might have this win. Oh, maybe not. If I take out his two main attackers. What else? What else? What else? I guess I'll put it over here. No, let's go here. Don't call it a comeback, baby. I really wanted my Charizard in play, though. That would have been good. The Badoo. Get out of here with that Badoo. I'll Badoo you. Oh, he's gonna Night Stretcher the Slowpoke back out. It's okay. Put him on the bench. I'll knock him out on the next turn. Oh, I can't one-hit it. Never mind then. Well, they only have 8 cards left in their deck, so chances are, if I can just stall long enough, they'll deck out before before anything. That may be the strategy. Yeah, itchy pollen, whatever. I guess I'll take the Arven. Although it doesn't really help me too much right now. What I really need is an energy card. Ooh, I can Super Rod. Okay, let's take a Super Rod. Actually, no, let's do a Night Stretcher. So I can get my Charizard back in play. Oh, I can't use an item. Crap. What can I do here? What can I do here? I mean, I don't have a boss's orders or anything. Might as well just take the kill then. And since they're going to be having that Slowpoke up on the next turn, I might as well not put any damage on it. And hopefully he can't put another Kyurem on on play on the top of his deck. There's my other Charmander. I actually maybe, if he can't attack, if he can't get his attack off on this turn... Oh, he's got Alana's Age. Shit. Okay, so yeah, I may be a little cooked here. Because now he's going to be able to pull... Oh, he pulled a Reggie... what's his name? Reggie something. He doesn't have 2 energies, though. Oh, what did he put on there? What did he put on the top of his deck? Regigigas. Ah. Fuck! 330 damage? Oh my god. Dude, Slow King. Okay. Kind of OP. Kind of OP. Did not see that coming. That was rough. Alright, Bad Taste, are you ready to do a versus? You are up in the battle queue. Let's do it. Can I try my Dragazard deck, or is that too overpowered? I got beat by on the tournament by Ethan's Typhlosion deck. She beat me twice. And then the third game, we were just playing casually, and go for it. Okay. So she whooped my ass twice. So she won that match, and we still had like 20 minutes left on the clock. So I'm like, well, you want to just play a match for fun? She's like, okay. And I absolutely shredded her that third game. Like, I got my perfect setup. Everything was cooking. So, like, where the heck was that hand that I needed before? And I think that's just, like, sometimes just happens in Pokemon, right? That's Pokemon. Sometimes you win, sometimes you lose, sometimes you get the ideal hand, sometimes you get nothing. Okay, this isn't a bad start. I can work with this. Ooh, we got a Snorunt in the chat. Exclamation, Pokecatch to try to catch that. Did I start another ranked one? Oh, fuck, I did. Okay, sorry, dude. Alright, this guy gets a freebie then. Good catch, dude. I don't know why. I just, like, rolled in. It's just instinct, I guess. That person's like, oh, I scared them away. With whatever they flopped down. Okay, where does it go? Oh, friends. Yes, okay. Friends. Challenge friend. Turn off timers. There we go. Let's do it. My bad, dude. I wish there was more variety in the avatars in this game. Like, there were more pose varieties or more, you know, customization options. Because I feel like my character doesn't really look like me. Like, I can't give it a beard. You can't put a beard on them. Okay, this hand is not as good as the last one. So, we'll see. Ooh, a mulligan. Okay. Ah, I see. Wow, all items and supporters. No one got the Snorunt. I'm cooking up another deck, but I can't seem to get the card advantage right. I keep getting stuck with dead hands while my opponent plays like 15 cards turn one. What are you trying to build? Ooh, give me a goal. Okay. Oh, you're running right now the what's it called? The Steely guy. Steely Dan. What's his name? I'll tell you after, since I can't remember the names of the card. Okay, gotcha. We're gonna retreat into the Bajou. Melmetal EX, yeah. Melmetal Alchemist, that's the one. AKA Steely Dan. Y'all, don't forget exclamation QOD or QOTD in the chat will prompt you to with today's question of the day. It's a funny one, too. I stole it from a TikTok. They stab it with their steely knives, but they just can't kill the beast. The other night, Bad Taste, after we finished playing, we played a little bit of Who's Your Daddy? That game was not as cool and fun as I thought it would be. It was such a, like, janky game that we didn't know what the hell we were doing. Hey, what up, Onward? How you doing, bud? Welcome back. Yeah, that game is kind of broke as fuck. I mean, half the trouble was just trying to lobby. To get in the lobby going. Okay, cool. I think I've already got this maybe a little bit in the bag. Weed withdrawal sucks. Anyone who says it isn't addictive or can't withdraw from it is a lie. No, that is absolutely true, dude. I used to have a roommate who he smoked so much weed, and you know the funny thing about it was he would always never have money for stuff, right? So he was like always broke, but he always had money for weed. And one time I asked him how much, like a month, he spent on weed. He spent like $500 a month buying weed. Which, you know, like my brain can't even like, that was almost as much as he was paying for rent. And, you know, he was always a proponent of it's not addictive, blah, 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 right? But it totally was. I think he was addicted. He couldn't do anything. He couldn't leave the house without smoking first. We couldn't do anything together. And you know, it would be cool if like we were just chilling at home or whatever, but if we were trying to like go out and do something, he was basically useless. Yeah, I'm already up and cooking on this hand. I might just run away with this game. And like, you know, he would swear up and down that he wasn't addicted, it's not addictive, it's blah, 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 blah. But the fact that he couldn't do anything socially without smoking first means that he was dependent on it. All right, you've got your mail medal. I can stop anytime I want. I just don't want to stop. Exactly. Exactly, dude. Also, how you doing, Onward? What's new? How's your week going so far? We are officially 1 week from my birthday. Actually, my birthday is Monday, next Monday. So next Tuesday stream, we're going to have a birthday themed stream, and that's going to be a lot of fun. It's been shit. Oh, man, I'm sorry, dude. Well, I hope that we're able to, you know, have some fun tonight. So, yeah, we're going to do some TCG Live, and then halfway through the stream, I actually have some really exciting stuff to open up today. I don't think it matters, to be honest. I can't survive 200 damage per turn, and you clearing my bench. Yeah, I got lucky on this one, man. I got set up right away. Happy almost birthday, thank you. And speaking of birthday, Izzy, what up, dude? So, the stuff that I'm doing today on stream is here in about 30 minutes. We will switch over and do some unboxings. But I'm going to be unboxing this, the Charizard EX Premium Collection, or Special Collection, with the lenticular Charizard card, the hologram card. You can see that changing. I also have my prizes from the tournament on this last Sunday. So I have a prize pack and a Surging Sparks. And Izzy sent me something in the mail. I have no idea what it is, but I'm going to open it up and we'll see. GG's, dude. Let's run another one. Bad Taste. I feel like that was kind of a runaway game. Nausea and throwing up in the mornings. Oh my gosh, that is rough, dude. See, whenever I'm playing on TCG Live, I feel like I do much, much better than when I'm playing in person in a tournament. Because in the tournament on Sunday, I was just absolutely bricking pretty hard. It's so weird. I'm used to watching you on my phone in bed, but you were on my 85-inch TV. Oh my god. Is it true that the TV adds like 30 pounds? Do I look really big? 85-inch? Oh my goodness. So what's really funny is I multi-stream also on YouTube, and on YouTube it's in vertical orientation. So you couldn't watch it like on the big screen TV in vertical. You can see every pore. Just kidding. I'm Godzilla size. Hey-oh. That's a huge bitch. All right, let's do round number 2. Best of 3. Also, if anybody else wants to get in the battle queue, exclamation battle in the chat. Gojira. Have you ever seen the original Godzilla movie, Gojira? It's really, really good, and it's scary too. In a way that like the series was never really scary after that. So today's question of the day is, what is the real life equivalent of being hit for 1 HP of damage? Oh, I'm so glad that you redeemed that, because I feel like this could be a really good jumping off point. Molly said before she walked out the door to go to the store, she said the equivalent of being hit for 1 HP of damage is whenever you are walking through your doorway and your belt loop gets caught on the handle of the door. A bird pooping on your car. That's a good one. Shit, give me a second. Okay. Playful puppy claw. So yeah, I stole this one from a TikTok, and somebody said a mosquito bite. And then like somebody copied it or commented underneath it, and they're like, yeah, it also inflicts itchy irritation and has a 2% chance of causing infection. Swallowing water down the wrong pipe. Oh, dude, that is so true. I would say that's even more than 1 HP, because sometimes, especially for like me, because I have asthma, when that happens to me, I'm like, I am stuck coughing for like 5 minutes trying to catch my breath. It's awful. Brain freeze. Oh, that's a good one. And brain freeze is a condition effect, so that it inflicts a status effect on you too. That's funny. Let's see what else would be a good one. Oh, whenever like you have like a hangnail on your toenail and it gets caught on the sheets when you're rolling over in bed. Brain freeze when you have it is the most painful but harmless thing ever. What actually causes brain freeze? Like what is the actual like scientific meaning of brain freeze? I never understood what it was. Is it just your brain just gets too cold? Blood vessels constricting? Oh, is that really what it is? I never knew. Sorry, I'm sending a text message. Okay. This is my first turn, huh? Let's boss's orders. Get some Buddy Poffins working. And a rescue board. I remember one of our local it's not an ice cream shop. They sell frozen custard. But they were having like a I don't know, like a 10th anniversary kind of thing, right? And they were doing an ice cream eating contest, and people were trying to eat ice cream cones the fastest, but like they were all getting brain freeze, and it looked so freaking painful. Brain freeze, also known as ice cream headache or sphenopalatine ganglionolyalgia, is a brief, intense headache that occurs after eating or drinking something very cold. It's caused by a rapid change in temperature on the roof of your mouth, which triggers the trigeminal nerve and causes blood vessels in the area to constrict and then rapidly expand, resulting in a pain signal sent to the brain. Holy shit. So yeah, we have the scientific meaning. So it's the rapid change in temperature on the roof of your mouth that causes it triggers a nerve response that causes your blood vessels to constrict and then expand, and that sends pain signals to your brain. God, I could go for that custard. Oh, dude, I know, right? Custard me, bro. And I will pass turn. Yeah, brain freeze fucking sucks. I'm not usually really big on ice cream, and I mean this like seriously. whenever I get ice cream, I literally want like whatever the smallest size is, like half of that. Like that's enough of ice cream for me. I don't need anything more than that. So I don't know how people can get like those mega larges and stuff like that. Like that's too much ice cream for me. That would make my stomach so upset. That's too much dairy. And I'm not even lactose intolerant, but like that's just too much damn dairy. So we're gonna get some damage a rolling here. Any adult who drinks full glasses of milk is a... Hey now. Hey now. I definitely like... I love a glass of milk with like chocolate. If I'm having like a little chocolate bar or something for dessert, like I like to have a glass of milk to go with it. Or cookies. Oh man, milk and cookies. There's nothing coppish about that. Ice in milk? I don't normally do it, but I'd be lying if I said I hadn't done it before. So I have put, because I do like milk to be like ice cold. It's better that way. For sure, for sure. Because sometimes you just need it to be really, really cold. How do you feel about grape juice? I don't really feel any particular way about it. I don't really drink a whole lot of grape juice. But I don't have anything against grape juice. It's not like grapefruit juice. Grapefruit juice is gross. Grapefruits are gross. Anybody who eats grapefruits is a cop. That's how I feel. Ugh. Or like, there's like a thing where people, it's such a like a boomer breakfast, but they'll get a half a grapefruit and put cottage cheese in it. So gross. Oh, nobody caught the trap hinge. Ow. What I started doing is taking 3/4 sparkling water and 1/4 grape juice on ice. Best, most refreshing drink. That actually sounds pretty good. That actually sounds pretty good. I would drink that. Anyone who drinks tomato juice is a cop. Oh yeah, absolutely. Dude, what is the deal? I can't play my supporter. I can't play my Iono. Is there something locking me out of playing this Iono? Bad taste, what did you do? Yeah, because I have a supporter card, but I can't use it. What the hell? Am I glitching here? Like it won't let me play this Iono. I realize Charizard doesn't hit for weakness because of the dark type. That is true. Yes, he is a dark type Pokemon. Oh, because I have no hand. But doesn't it make you discard your hand? Each player shuffles their hand to the bottom. Oh, yeah, I have to. If either player puts any cards this way, each player draws. So yeah, technically you would be shuffling your hand into your deck, right? And that should count. I'm gonna write Pokemon Company and tell them that their game's broken. I think that is the logic, though. That's what's happening, but I don't agree with it. Yeah, that's an interesting phenomena. I had a guy on the tournament on Sunday. He called the judge on me because he thought I made an illegal move. So I had a Dreepy that on my turn I evolved into a Dracloak, and then it was on my bench. And with my primary Pokemon in the active spot, I attached a TM Evolution to evolve that Pokemon into a Dragapult. So I basically would have jumped 2 stages in 1 turn. And he was like, no, you can't do that. You already evolved it. I said, well, I'm not evolving it through a normal means. A TM Evolution is at the end of the turn, and it's different. You basically force an evolution. He's like, no, I don't think you can do that. And so he like he called the judge over to like ask him about it. He's like, yeah, technically, the evolution of a TM evolution is an effect of an attack. So it's not you're not taking an evolution action. You're doing the effect of an attack. It says if you put any cards on the bottom of your deck, then draw your card. If you don't put cards on the bottom, you can't. It says if either player puts a card on the bottom of their deck this way. So either player, meaning if he does it, it should work, right? At least that's how I feel about it. Let's see. Let's put the jamming tower. Well, Iono. So the Iono works there, but I guess that is. I don't know. I feel like Pokemon's also one of those things that like you really, really have to read the cards closely because a lot of times it can screw you if you don't read it correctly. Ooh, definitely taking this. Phantom Dive. All right, anybody else want to get on the battle queue? Exclamation battle in the chat. Archie came and jumped up on my lap. Hey, buddy. You want to sit on your chair? Yeah, I feel like the way that the card reads is different than the way that the card plays. Oh my god, dude, you have 12 cards in your hand right now. This is nuts. It won't help. Oh no. There's got to be something in there that can help. I'll tell you what, dude. Let's do one more battle after this one, and I'm going to choose a different deck. 2 Pheasandipities. Hey, y'all. How's it going? What up, Scraggle? Oh, wrong button. Ooh, Scraggle. Let's have you weigh in on this. So, Bad Taste had 1 card in his hand. I had an Iono. Well, I had 1 card in my hand, an Iono, and it wouldn't let me play my Iono. Now, I know it says that each player shuffles their hands and puts it at the bottom of their deck, but it also says if either player put cards on the bottom of their deck in this way, then both players draw cards for their prize cards, but it wouldn't let me run it. It's a glitch. Okay, cool. That's what I was thinking, because technically him shuffling his 1 card and putting it at the bottom should satisfy the requirement of that card, even though I don't have any cards to shuffle. That's how I felt about that. If he has 1 and puts 1 under, then it's valid, but if he has none and Iono is your last card, then you can't play it. But if he has 1, you're good. See, that's what I thought. That's what I thought, dude. I don't know. I feel like I got glitched there. They robbed me, bro. They robbed me. TCG Live has a lot of glitches. Oh, man. There was one on the last patch that they patched out last week, but the patch was you could have the Matang, the regular Matang, but evolve it into the Stevens Metagross. Like it was a weird glitch that was happening. So you could use the what is the stage 1 of the Matang? No, it's a Beldum, Matang, Metagross. So yeah, you could evolve from a Matang, a regular Matang, to a Stevens Metagross. I get denied bench damage all the time without any reason. Really? Is it because you're trying to like swing on a Terra Pokemon maybe? Or did they have a Shaman or something? If that is a glitch, I have never encountered that Iono glitch before. Just part of the many glitches, exactly, right? Yeah, so today, Scraggle, we will be here in about, I don't know, 15 minutes. We'll be unboxing this. Also, I got another one if you want one. A Charizard EX Special Collection with the Lenticular Charizard Holo card. And then I got my prizes from this Sunday's tournament. So it's a Surging Sparks, which I'm not holding my breath for anything good there. And then a prize pack. And then Izzy sent me a mystery gift in the mail. I have no idea what this is, but it is a mystery birthday gift that I'm going to open here in about 15 minutes. We'll see what it is. Okay. Zach 2. Oh, Zach 2. Okay. Well, it only had your name on it, to be fair, Izzy. Don't dox yourself. I didn't. In fact, I purposefully used the Sharpie to blot out the the address on it so you can't read it. This is the from address, so you can't read that. Oh, the other side is the return address. It's where it came from. It's the shipping address. I bet it's the new Switch 2 in the box. Hey, what up, Invita? Can you imagine? Don't dox Izzy. No, he bought it. He got it from a company called Liquid Luck Gaming in Carlsbad, California. So, Liquid Luck Gaming, you've been doxed.
Ha! Got him! Ha! Got him!
All right, bad taste. I'm gonna pick a different deck and we'll do another battle. That sounds like they sell cum products. Liquid Luck. Liquid Luck was my nickname in high school. Shit, I forgot about the extra damage for my prize cards. Yep. That one prize card that you took boosted the Charizard enough to take that kill. We're doing all right, Invita. Actually, Invita, I would love to hear what your answer for the question of the day is if you want to hit exclamation QOD in the chat. Okay, where's the one? Okay, I got a new deck box for this one, so I'm going to use this one on you. Let's go again. We're going to do a different deck this time. Mine was Fat Sack of Shit. Wow, that's a rough nickname. Yeah, I feel like that's become like a running gag instead of like a that's what she said kind of thing. It's a, wasn't that your nickname in high school? Third time's a charm for Steely Dan. All right. Yeah, homeschool was the worst. Yeah, I mean, I used to get homeschooled, but then I got expelled for hitting on my teachers. Come on, buddy, you can do it. Kidding, kidding. Well, that was the cleaner version of that joke. I have to remember how I run this deck. I don't remember if I actually heard that joke somewhere or if I made it up. So if there's a comedian who said that joke, then they all credit to them. I love the dark music when the rocket Pokemon is playing. Okay, I loved it at first But when you're running like a Team Rocket deck and every single card that you're trying to use plays that sound, it gets so old. But the one thing, the one sound effect that pisses me off so much in the game is when you have a psychic Pokemon in your active and it does that like wow 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 sound and it doesn't stop. It just keeps going. Give Archie a compliment. Well, don't mind if I do. What a big old loaf. Oh, he's facing the wrong way. He's a big old loaf. Archie, turn this way. Archie. Turn around. Say hi. Oh, he looks mad. He was trying to sleep on my lap, but he doesn't fit on my lap. Ooh, we got a wild Reunculus. Reunculus. I don't know how to say it. In the chat, exclamation point, catch, try to catch it. Archie is a normal size loaf. Yeah, he's actually he is a pretty normal sized cat for his size, his age. He's 6 years old now. Oh my goodness, 6-year-old boy. Am I going first or second? I didn't see. Where's the battle log? Yeah, Scribble, you missed a good tournament on Sunday. There were 10 players, so we had a pretty good size tournament. All right, so I'm going second. Okay. We'll attach the Team Rockets. Put a... No, I'm not going to put that yet. Let's attack. He's bigger than Momo, though. He is. He's the male cat, so of course he's a little bigger. But she's actually very, very lean. I actually think she's maybe a little undersized for her breed. Never have I ever gotten arrested. I have never been arrested. Hey, I was the only one who got the Reuniclus. God, I don't know why that's such a hard Pokemon to pronounce. Reuniclus. Oh yeah, I wanted to go, but we have a lot going on. Oh yeah, that's fine. Well, if you guys can, this next Sunday is a league challenge. So it's a little bit higher stakes than the normal Sundays, but not as high stakes as like the League Cup. So you actually have to register your deck, and let me know. I can send you the PDF. I made a PDF that's fillable where you can just fill out your deck list, but you have to turn in those sheets whenever you register your deck. Let's put the wheezing down. Ooh, that's something I learned. So that Team Rocket's coughing has an ability. If this Pokemon is in the active spot and is damaged by an attack from your opponent's Pokemon, even if it's knocked out, search your deck for up to 2 Pokemon that have coughing in their name and put them on your bench, then shuffle your deck. So doing that technically happened during the last turn. So I put a coughing on my bench, which allows me to evolve it into a wheezing on this turn. And that's kind of dope. That is kind of really dope. Kind of really dope. Let's get some coughing. Some more coughings in play. And then we will swing for 200 damage. This is my asthma attack deck. I need to change the name of it. What the fuck, right? That's playing Breath of the Wild right now, so I'm a little distracted helping her. Why does every Pokemon do 200 plus damage for 2 energy? Okay, well, it's only because I have that many coughings and wheezings in play. That's the only reason that this one is able to hit so hard. Normally, this deck, if I don't get all my coughings and wheezings on the board, it gets absolutely destroyed. But I think you've got the knockout here for sure. But they all have the ability that lets you pull them from your deck and put the... Yeah, that is handy. That is pretty handy. Oh, that was your attack. Oh, shit. Okay. What does this do? That doesn't help me out as much. So let's go ahead and we're just going to dump it. And get some energies. We're going to Teal Dance to attach the grass. And then put an energy down here. Okay. Ooh, Giovanni, switch your active Pokemon with my... And that doesn't do me any good. Well, you know what? Let's just go ahead and put the Area 0 under depths. Okay, so the question becomes now, though, can I come back from this? Ooh. Don't mind if I do. For up to 3 stage 1 Pokemon, reveal them and put them in your hand. So, 1, 2, 3. If you flip heads, then yes. Oh, I picked the wrong one. Shoot. I don't have any energy I can retrieve from there. Okay, let's Earthen Vessel. We'll ditch the Giovanni. Get some energy here. Oh, I guess I could have gone in with the Ogre Pawn. Search deck for tuning. Okay, let's do that. Not a lot of damage, but it's something. So this becomes a question. How do you play this? Ooh, Pheasantipity. Okay, with the XP share. Big knockout there. Oh, I flipped tails. Crap. I never get that to work. So that ability with that wheezing is if you get knocked out, you flip a coin. If it's heads, then you knock your opponent's Pokemon out too. We'll go ahead and go with this. Chorus's Tenacity. Yeah, let's go with this. We'll put it on there. Energy Retrieval. Pull these two bad boys out of the discard back into our hand. We shall Teal Dance. Can I super rod? Yeah, let's super rod. Let's pull some of these guys out of the garbage bin. 1, 2, 3. Let's go. Let's get those 3. And we shall teal dance. Oh god, 300 damage. Oh, it's because you had so many energies. That's why. I was like, holy shit, why did it do so much damage? Oh, man, my back is fucking killing me today. It was one of those days where I basically sat at my desk all day long and talked on the phone or on Microsoft Teams. Like, it was meeting after meeting, followed by long phone call after long phone call. It was one of those freaking days, man. Oh. I was right about to load my bench with so many coughings. I was going to play that Brock Scouting next. I hate those. I know, man, it's rough. And just like, I feel like I feel like I need someone to pick me up and just crack my back. All right, so after this match, y'all, we will flip the stream over and we will do some pack openings. We've got some exciting stuff to open today. Meetings that could have been emails. Exactly, right? I really freaking feel like work is destroying my back permanently. Oh, man. Yeah, dude, that's rough. All right, let's put this down. What do I have in my hand? I've got a regular wheezing, so we'll do a regular coughing and a Team Rocket's coughing. And what will I put it on? I guess we'll put it on this guy here. Not enough. I don't have enough for a knockout here. Damn. All right, well, I'll take what I can. Knock out the wheezing. Sweep the leg. Rumbling energy. You must discard an energy from your hand in order to use this ability. You may draw 6. Oh, that's a good ability. Oh, especially because you only have 1 card. Oh, nice. Ooh, good play. Good play. You could have used Rocket's Wheezing to do like 300. Oh yeah, I could have. You're right. Because I could have paid the retreat cost. I forget that Ogerpon only has 1 energy retreat cost. Good call, good call. And then I forget that the Rocket's energy counts as 2. For some reason, it's in my head, I think of it as 1 energy. So I'm like, oh, I need another energy on him to do damage. See, it's little misplays like that that I think really get me going on local tournaments. That's like why I end up losing so frequently in local tournaments, but I can win on TCG Live. Uh-oh, he's cooking. He's cooking. He's cooking, chat. Oh, I know it's like such a weird thing, but when I hear streamers refer to the chat, as like collectively you guys are all chat, it irks me. Like that like bothers me. And I know that seems like such a like marginal kind of thing to like get mad at, but it really does bug me. I would never refer to you all as just chat. It's an ick, right? Does it bother you guys too? You hate the word jot? What the hell is jot? What does that mean? I've never heard that one before. All right, just out of curiosity, I really want to see what this what this Team Rocket's Wheezy can hit for when I've got a full bench. Oh, like to jot something down. Sorry, I thought it was like a slang that I didn't know. All the kids are using. Oh my god, look at this. Fucking 640 damage. Jesus Christ. Holy shit. Oh my god. That poor gimmickle. Oh, it's because it had the darkness weakness. But holy shit. 640 damage. I don't think I've ever done that much damage on a single attack. Ooh, we got a Mime Jr. in the chat, everybody. Exclamation Pokecatch in the chat to try to catch that Mime Jr. 640 damage. Good lord. I don't think there's any card that has more than that. Like, I don't think any... Scraggle, you might know. Is there a card in play right now that can withstand a 640 damage attack? We should be called spectators. I was gonna go with spectacles because it sounds like testicles, and I feel like that sounds kind of funny. Spectacles. Spectators. But yeah, that's cute too. But I feel like chat, like just referring to the pronoun chat, is kind of dismissive. Testicles. Testicles. Spectesticles. Ah. All right, he's getting that Melmetal set up. Hey, Izzy, you and me, we caught the Mime Jr. Hey, hey. You know what? Maybe that's what we'll do for my birthday stream is we'll just play the Pokemon community game and we'll battle each other on that. That could be fun. Oh shit! Onward! Oh my god! Dude, you just gifted 5 subs and kicked off. You launched a hype train by yourself. Holy shit! Let's go, guys. Let's see some dancing emotes in the chat. We've got a hype train going. Let's beat these cats. Let's go.
We're not worthy! We're not worthy!
Izzy, thank you for those bits.
Are you here? Oh my god! Oh my god! You look like a horse on the lawn!
Onward, thank you so much for those freaking 5 gift subs going to Venom Slinger, 18 Dino 18, Panpaz, Invita, everybody getting gift subs. And you kicked out the hype train. Also, Molly has something to say.
Archie didn't hear you at first, and so he was in the room with me smelling the new things I bought from the store, and he heard the hype train go all of a sudden, and he like skidded out the door and hit in, like he like slammed into the door because he was trying to run so fast.
Yeah, I started shaking the bowl, and so
once he heard that, he was like, "Fuck!"
And Izzy says hi, Molly.
Hi.
She says hi. He said yum 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 yum. Ghost says hi, Moldy. Onward, because of you, because of that, we smashed the sub goal, which means we are adding something to the pack opening tonight. It is a Prismatic Evolutions pack. We will open that courtesy of Onward to the Edge. Thank you so much, dude. And we got that level 2 hype train. So anybody else who contributes to the hype train, whether it be bits or subs or gift subs, you will get the rewards for the hype train level 2. Thank you so much, man. That is amazing. That is an amazing birthday present. Let me get back in here and finish off Bad Taste, and then we will get into some pack rips. Actually, I don't know if I can finish him off yet because he's got that Mel Metal there on the bench. So I don't know if I can do enough damage to him. Finish him off with 2 hands. Oh shit! And I have no energies left in my deck. Fuck. I mean, I have so many energies left in my deck. I should have played that before I did that. Okay, whatever. All right, let's do this. I'll throw some confusion your way. Should have super read it first. I know. See, again, that's a thing I do. I miss sequence. I don't do the right sequence. All right, let me grab that Prismatic Evolution pack before I forget. So I had 2 Lucy's, so I'm just gonna do both of them, courtesy of you, Onward. Cat going to town on his butt. You know, he does that. He does that sometimes. I do appreciate cats for their cleanliness. It's just sometimes they pick the worst inappropriate times to do it. And at least hide it from the camera, Archie. He just like he just spreads it all out to the camera, and you guys get to see everything. Fingers crossed for an Umbreon. Oh my god, dude, can you imagine? Can you imagine if I pulled the Umbreon? What is that worth right now? Whoa, what is Hype Chest? That's new. An auto, it's a serve emote? Oh my god, cool! They added animated emotes to the hype trains now? That's cool! I like that, and it's a cat! Oh my god, I love it! $1,300 is what the Umbreon is. That ungraded or is that graded? Because if that's ungraded, that is insane. Yeah, we all got the serving cat emote. Oh fuck! No! Ouch! 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 Okay, I still have the point advantage here, so let's go in with the Ogre Pawn. Ungraded. For your birthday, you should do something super special. Oh, I've got something special in plan. I've got something very big planned for my birthday stream next Tuesday. And by big, I'm referring more to the size of it. But we are going to do something... Ah, man, it's not enough damage. Oh, it's because you have the resistance to leaf attacks. Shit, I think I fucked up. Uh-oh, what'd you do? No! Alright, I gotta shrink my hand down here. Let's do these ones then, I guess. If you don't hit me with that... Yeah, that Melmetal, if I can take it out on my next turn, it's donezo, so you've got to switch it out. Again, Onward, thank you so much, dude. I really appreciate you for those gift subs. And they went to some really cool people. So that it went to Invita, who is in the chat right now, or is in the chat today, to Itchy Ray, to Pan Paz, to 18 Dino 18, and to Venom Slinger. Most of those people, I don't recognize those names. You're out of energy in my deck, and there's nothing you can do. Oh, no. Well, you can at least take the knockout on the Ogre Pawn. No problem. I'm always happy to help. I think everyone who watches consistently is already... Well, I really appreciate that. And I appreciate all of you guys. You guys are all super awesome. You're the reason why I keep streaming. Because, like, I don't know. Building the community that we've built over these last couple years has been the best thing to come out of streaming. I really enjoy the connections that I've made, the friends we've met along the way, and the fun times that we've had, the laughs that we've shared, the tears that we've cried, the blood that we've spilled. It's been great. I'm saving money, not smoking weed, not eating as much. Hey, that's true. You deserve way more. Well, I appreciate you, dude. I've said it since the first stream I've watched. Okay, y'all, let's do some pack rips. We've got some very, very special stuff planned for tonight. Bad Taste GG's. Oh my god, look how much damage we did collectively. We did over 3,000 damage collectively. Just heavy hitters. I think most of mine, though, came from that one 640 damage attack that I hit you with. All right, I'm going to go top off my wine. And when I get back, hopefully you guys are all still here. But when I get back, we are going to do some pack rips. And I have some very special things planned. We are going to do the Charizard EX Special Collection with the Lenticular Hollow Jumbo promo card. I also have the Surging Sparks and a prize pack from last Sunday's tournament. In courtesy of Onward, we have 2 Prismatic Evolutions packs. Maybe there's an Umbreon in there, who knows? And from Izzy, we'll actually start off with this one. I've got some Pokemail, or I guess it's a gift mail, but I'm pretty sure it's a Pokemon thing related. I don't know what this is, but he sent me a gift for my birthday, which is next Monday. I'm going to open it here live on stream, so don't go anywhere, y'all. I will be right back. I'm going to go get some more wine. You've got about 40 seconds to watch a quick cursed ad. I'll be right back.
Hi there. My name is Teddy Ruxpin. How are you today? Well then, I would like to tell
Teddy
you
Ruxpin,
a story.
the world's first animated storytelling bear. Now available at stores everywhere.
Come to the beautiful Isle of Green, the land of liquid emerald. Cascade of sparkling droplet liquid pearl. The beautiful Isle of Green. Liquid pearl's extra rich formula bursts into torrents, billowy lather, leaves hair radiant, shimmery, luxuriously clean. Come to the beautiful Isle of Green and know the luxury that liquid pearl can give you.
Hi, I'm Dr. Dreadful, and this is the Dr. Dreadful Food Lab. Makes lots of gross things, and then you eat them. Dr. Dreadful's monster skin. Care for a tasty tarantula, fly, cockroach? You can make swarms! And now magic powder, stir, and... monster brains!
Fruity.
All right, I am back. I realize I won't be able to watch your streams for a while. Starting next week, I have appointments on Tuesdays and Thursday nights, starting at 8 Eastern. Oh, no! No, dude, we're going to miss you. Well, hopefully some of those appointments get canceled and you'll be able to hang out with us sometimes. Yeah, I didn't have to put that much energy on the mail medal. I could have taken less from the ogre bump. That's true. Because you only need, what, 4 in order to attack? Did you guys see any good ads? Were there any cool cursed ads? All right, so we're going to start off. Fingers crossed. It's therapy, so I need to do... Oh, I hear you. Oh, you know what, dude? That is totally understandable. You take care of yourself, man. I totally know the importance of therapy. In fact, I have an appointment on Friday, this Friday, for therapy, so... Okay. So starting off. Izzy, are you still in the chat? If you're not, maybe I'll hold off on this. Ooh, we have a Darulodon in the chat. Shit, let's get it. Exclamation, Pokecatch to try to catch that Darulodon. Okay, Izzy, if you're... Oh, okay, there you go. Izzy's still here. Okay, so we're going to start off with Izzy's present. So he sent me this via the mail. We're going to start with this. I don't know what this is, but this is a birthday present from Izzy and Zach. I appreciate you guys so much, dude. And hopefully I get to see you guys this weekend. So you did say you were coming down. Zach and I are watching. Okay, okay. If it's a severed head, I'm going to be very upset. It seems to be a card of some sort. I hope it's not anything expensive. Holy shit. I was gonna do a severed head, but now I won't. It is... Oh my god, there's multiples. So, we have a robust Charizard VMAX. Oh shit. So, it has an ability called Big Back Blaze. If this Pokemon has full HP, its attack does 30 more damage. And, and the attack is called Molten Meatball Meteor for 300 damage. Put 2 damage counters on each of your opponent's benched Pokemon. But look at that picture. He's wearing underwear. Or is that a tan line? It's hard to tell. So it says it evolves from weak Charizard. What does that mean? What is weak Charizard? Where's his tail? Oh yeah, where's his tail? Oh man. And then robust Pikachu VMAX. Dude, look at how ripped this Pikachu is. Normal Charizard is obviously the weak one. This Pikachu has a 6-pack on its back. And I love that it's wearing like cut-off shorts. So 310 HP. Shocking 6-pack. When this Pokemon moves from your bench to the active spot, your opponent's active Pokemon becomes paralyzed. Thunder Pump, that was my nickname in high school. Attach up to 3 basic energy from your discard pile to this Pokemon. After dealing damage, if your opponent's active Pokemon is knocked out, discard 2 energy from this Pokemon. So, as far as like, you know, artist-created cards go, these have pretty reasonable attacks. They're not too out of this world. I've seen like counterfeit cards that do like 1,000 damage or something ridiculous. So like, you could actually play with these cards. This would be a viable card to play with. Forget Christmas tree. Now is the era of backpacks. There's another card here, gang. Oh my god, robust Blastoise. Why are they all so ripped? Jeez. Oh, there's another one here too. Okay. Water Weight Champ is its ability. Once during your turn, you may discard up to 3 cards. Heal 20 damage from Robust Blastoise for each card discarded this way. Hey, that's kind of handy. Tidal Tummy Tackle for 220 plus damage. This attack does 30 more damage for each card you have discarded this turn. Whoa, so if you heal him and then use the attack, you can do a whole lot of damage. But yeah, look at the retreat cost. 5 energy retreat cost. Good lord. We were considering, we still need to do a fake Pokemon. I know, right? We were considering other ones that had insane abilities and attacks, but I figured you could use these in this silly deck if you want. We absolutely could, dude. And you know, print quality wise, these are pretty well printed. You know, I've got a couple of counterfeit cards, or I have a counterfeit card, and like the print quality isn't great on it, but like this is actually pretty good quality, and it's got like the cracked shatter whatever hollow pattern. That's pretty good. These are pretty good fake cards. Oh, and the Venusaur, we got the whole set. Yes. Robust Venusaur VMAX. You can't even see his face. He's just all ass. Garden Fortress. As long as this Pokemon is in the active spot, prevent all damage from and effects of attacks from your opponent's Pokemon to your benched Pokemon. Oh, dude, that's handy. I wish I could have this in real life as a card to play in a tournament. You may switch one of your opponent's benched Pokemon with their active Pokemon. Dude, this card would be absolutely busted in TCG right now. Just put a big air balloon on. That's true, right? Or just play a switch card. They have then they have no retreat cost. Still standard legal, I think. It is. It really is. Yeah. But yeah, dude, this is what you need to go up against the Grimmsnarls and the Dragapults of the world, because you'd prevent all bench damage and effects of attacks from your opponent's Pokemon done to your bench Pokemon. So the Dragapult's placing of counter damage counters is considered an effect of an attack, and so it wouldn't do you wouldn't be able to place those damage counters then. Oh my gosh, thank you so much, guys. These are fucking awesome. I'm gonna put these bad boys in some oh, look, the backs. Liquid Luck custom proxies. Shout out Liquid Luck. These are great. These are actually pretty high quality cards, I have to say. Like, I've seen some counterfeits before, but these are like pretty well made. Like, they're on good card stock. Oh, these are fucking awesome. They are incredible. So yeah, I'm gonna put these in some top loaders here. Izzy, Zach, thank you so much, guys. You're fucking awesome. They're so stupid. I love them. I love how like ridiculous they are, and like the art, especially the Pikachu one where he's got like the back 6-pack. Oh, dude, I freaking love these. These are gonna go in my special binder that has all my best arts in it. Charles is the best one because why is he wearing panties? I mean, why not, dude? He's got to show them cheeks. Oh man, these are great. These are freaking great. So there is a channel, and Scrabble, you'll be able to remember the name because I always forget it, but it's a Scrabble. It's that channel with those two people that they own like a card shop, and they do these challenges where they build decks out of their bulk. What is the name of that channel? But they did one where they made decks out of counterfeit cards. So Tricky Hideout, yeah. So they ordered a bunch of counterfeit cards and they built these decks off of them. And one of them had a Mewtwo and Thanos tag team cards. And it had like an attack called Snap, where basically you just like win the game. It's like you win. The only requirement is that you play the entire team in a single deck. Oh, that would be great. Fun game. Yo, this is great. I love it. I hope that like somebody pops in on the stream later as we're just doing these pack rips and stuff, and they don't know that they didn't see that I opened these up as like counterfeit proxy cards or whatever, and they're gonna be like, where the fuck did you get those cards? What's your best fake card? So the only other fake card that I have is that Pikachu one. Let me see, and I think I've showed you guys on the stream before, but let me pull it out real quick. So this is the only other counterfeit card that I have, and it's the Pikachu EX, where he's just rumped up. But like this one isn't printed nearly as good as these other ones. Like, let me see. I'll pull one out real quick, and I'll pull it out of the sleeve so you can get a good look at it. Yeah, that channel is great for anybody who is interested. It's a fairly new channel, and the guy actually plays them. Yeah, those are really cool. You saw him playing Tord in the New Orleans? Oh, really? Did he do well? Or did Tord just like absolutely shred him? Pulled them in your prismatic tonight, right? Super rare. So they're actually slightly thicker than normal Pokemon cards because they don't slide out of the sleeve very easily. Jeez, I can't pull it out of here. Okay, yeah, so here's the counterfeit Pikachu that I have, and then here's the one from the Liquid Luck. So yeah, they are way better quality than the Pikachu one. Damn, no panties even. All your fake cards are super butt oriented. Yeah, I don't know why that became a thing, but like. And you know what's funny? So you can buy like real Pokemon cards, right? And their prices are like based normally off of, you know, the rarity and blah, 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 blah. But buying counterfeit cards as singles can sometimes be more expensive, as expensive, if not more expensive, than buying like real Pokemon cards. Like when I bought this Pikachu card, it was like $15 for this card. Which isn't, you know, it's not even a real card. Like, I couldn't play it in a tournament or anything, but technically it's a custom-made art card by someone on Etsy, so that's where you end up paying that premium for it. He lost, if I remember, but it was Top Cut, and he was doing well, I think. Dang. I'm cool with it if somebody puts some love into it, though. Yeah, exactly, right? Sometimes proxies are the shit. Well, and that's fun. It's just, it really is a collector's kind of thing to do. But yeah, all of these proxy cards are all butt-oriented. They're, what would Freud call it? Anal retentive? That was Freud, right? Freud was the one who had all the... You know, like the butt phase and the mouth phase and all that kind of stuff. You have some hand-painted art magic card. Oh, cool. All right. So we're going to start off with the packs from this Sunday's tournament. So we've got a Surging Sparks and a prize pack. We'll start with the Surging Sparks. And Scraggle, I know you feel my pain on this one, but never, ever, ever, never have I ever pulled a hit from a Surging Sparks pack. I feel like those are like some of the worst hit rates ever. I actually did pull a hit last time on stream, but it was technically an ace spec, which is technically a hit, but it wasn't even like a good ace spec. So, you know, whatever. Oh, Ghost, thank you so much for that sub.
Feed that cat. Feed that cat. Feed that cat.
Made it to the pack rips. Hey. All right, let's feed these cats. Cats, come here. Man, Archie came running. Come here. for Archie and one for Moira. So thank you, Ghost. Thank you so much, Ghost, for that sub. Man, we absolutely shattered the the sub goal today. So yeah, we're justified in the 2 prismatic evolution packs. The cakes are wild. They really are, dude. You know, you can't have a birthday without some cake, right? All right, so Surging Sparks pack number 1 tonight. Let's go. Let's get some hype in the chat. Let's get some good luck here. Oh, and we got a Gotharita in the chat as well. Exclamation pokey catch. First pack magic. Do we have it? Let's see. First pack magic. Let's go. Darkness energy. We have a Shroodle. Kecleon. I don't know why I read that so wrong. Trapinch. Cryogonal. Oh, I've never seen this Pokemon before. Channeling the luck from Ascendant Masters. Exactly. Thank you. The Illuminati. Chill teaser toy. Wait a minute. What is this card? Is that a French tickler? What is this? Why did they add this in the Pokemon game? It goes up your butt. Yeah, it's got beads. Perfect for your robust deck. Okay, well, what does it do? Let me see. You can use this card only if you go second and only during your first turn. Put an energy attached to one of your opponent's Pokemon into their hand. Okay. I mean, that's handy. Very specific circumstances to use it. But yeah. Look, hun. Tell me that's not a French tickler with anal beads attached. We have confirmation from off screen. She's like, yes, that absolutely is. Ooh, Fluttermane. I have not seen this Fluttermane before. Oh, Ghost, you're the only one who got it? The Gotharita? Hey, there are specific Pokemon that reference and use that card too. Oh, they do? Which ones? It's for bottoms only, going second. I love it. I love it. Brackish. Ooh, reverse hollow Zebstrika. Okay, question. How do you pronounce the name of this Pokemon? Is it Zebstrika, 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 or Zebstrika? Espartha uses it? Oh, maybe. Zebstrika. 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 Okay, we have 2 people say it's Zebstrika. Holy shit, you're onto something there with the psychology. Also, y'all, if you have not yet done so, exclamation QOD in the chat. I would love to hear what your answers to the question of the day is. We had some good examples earlier for that. Ooh, Bronzong. Bronzong. Reverse Hollow. And Landorus. Again, no hits. The no hit trend continues for Surging Sparks. Although I think I already have the Zebstrika and the Landorus. I don't know if I have the Bronzong yet. Can't remember, so I'd have to look, but there are other combo cards. When the mods agree. Oh. Yep. You when you share that brain cell. Sorry, the Illuminati wasted all their luck at getting you the French Tickler. I mean, to be fair, that is kind of an OP card. It's actually not that OP. It's useful, but the circumstances to be able to use it are so specific that if you don't go first and you don't, I mean, if you don't go second or you don't have that card in your hand, then like, what are you even doing with this in your deck? You're better off running something that's useful. It's kind of like that, what is it, the prize ticket or whatever that lets you do something specific, but you can only do it on your first turn. All right, prize pack, here we go. Series 6 prize pack. This is what you get for participating in the Pokemon tournaments at your local Play Pokemon sanctioned tournament place. Hey, Don Fan, how you doing? Chill Teaser is possibly the worst card ever. I mean, it's kind of sexy though, right? It's the French Tickler with the anal beads. That's what Mew, I believe. Got a stamp Mew, I believe. Oh my god, I wish. If we can get a Mew. That's what you get when you let your heart win. Exactly. Yeah, so you only get these for participating in the tournaments. And I think these, I mean, you can buy them on TCG Player and they're like $7 a pack, but you only get 6 cards in them. But they're really, really cool because they have the Play Pokemon stamp on them. And that stamp alone can sometimes raise the price of a card. So, you know, in our first tournament that we played, Ghost pulled the stamped hollow Pheasantipity EX, which the Pheasantipity EX by itself is worth like $14. The stamped version is worth like $34. Yeah, exactly. Ghost got the stamped Fez EX recently. So, Ghost, I tell that story all the time. We were talking about this at the tournament on Sunday. I'm like, yeah, Ghost, or, you know, my friend pulled the stamped Pheasantipity EX, and a lot of the cards that come in these prize packs are really useful in the TCG game as well. All right, here we go. Here we go. Got one a few weeks ago, and I needed a Mew. Hell yeah, dude. Stamped Fez, I'm jealous. I know, right? All right, we got the Carmine. Carmine the Bowler. She's vital to my deck. You know, most deck builds that you find, like from tournament builds and stuff, they all have Pheasantipity EX. It is such a useful card, especially when you're like start falling behind in terms of like the prize count. It's very useful to get you back in the game and get you swinging again. Okie dokie. I like okie dokie. Ooh, something shiny. Oh, Glass Trumpet. Yeah. I love Glass Trumpet. I use these in my Mewtwo EX decks. Okie dokie hype. So yeah, not only do you get the stamp, and the stamp is holographic, but the hollows have the Cosmo Hollow pattern on them. So it's the Cosmos print across the whole border, as well as in the background. So yes, it's like a special variant hollow of the normal hollows. Glass Trumpet is dope. And ooh, sick. We got a Cosmos Hollow basic metal energy. Fuck yeah, this is dope. I actually really like this. And like they make the reverse hollow energies, but the reverse hollow energies aren't numbered. So the numbered energies are like the special ones. And this one being a prize pack, it has the prize stamp on it as well. Can I get a price check on this? What is this worth? It like keeps like screwing up the exposure of my camera. Best card in the set. Hell yeah, dude. I love those like shiny energy cards. In fact, I put mostly shiny energy cards in my decks if I can. Like I bought a handful of them, and thankfully a lot of them, like the hollow energies, are not too expensive, so you can pick up a bunch of them for relatively cheap. And also it doesn't hurt if you have a deck that doesn't run a lot of energies in it. All right, now next, because we had a hype train earlier and we smashed our sub goal Next on the docket are 2 prismatic evolution packs. It's the only thing I collect from prize packs. Last time I checked, I'm at about 80. Oh my god, $2 on eBay. Fuck yeah, that's cool. Anyway, hell yeah, dude. I mean, it is cool. The Cosmo patterns are fucking awesome. I love the Cosmo Hollow patterns. So we're doing prismatic evolutions, courtesy of Onward and Ghost and Izzy and everybody who participated in the hype train to get us there and help us smash that sub goal. It's not even my birthday yet. 58 cents on TCG Player. Are you looking at the stamped version? All right. Prismatic Evolutions. Hate this set, but I pray for you. I hate it and I love it. Like, I really like the Pokeball pattern Pokemon. In fact, I run a lot of them. But I've only bought them as singles. But like, I have like the Pokeball pattern Badoo, the Pokeball pattern, what's his name? I don't know why I'm not thinking of it. Duskulls, the Duskull line. I have those in my Charizard decks. So like, I really like the Pokeball pattern cards. I'm not holding hope for like an SIR or anything because I know that like the chances of pulling them are so slim to none. But yeah, it's a complicated relationship. Exactly. Monkey Dory. Badoo was the only redeemable thing about this set, but I'm a filthy Eevee hater. Hell yeah, dude. I got my ass kicked by somebody running an Eevee box when I was playing my Grimmsnarl deck because they ended up hitting the Leafeon EX and just soloing with that against my Grimmsnarls. Black Belts Training. Sorry, get them separated here. Van Rotom's super useful card. It gets a lot of play in TCG because of its ability. Once during your first turn, you may search your deck for up to 3 colorless Pokemon with 100 HP or less, reveal them, and put them into your hand. Then shuffle your deck. You can't use more than 1 fan call during your ability. So people who are using the Knocked Owl as a draw engine often run a Fan Rotom to get those Knocked Owls in play. Slowpoke. Love a good Slowpoke. And a Slowking. Heck yeah. Janine's Secret Art. Secret Fart. Ooh, bug catching set. Ghost, do you need any of these for your Apple deck? Hey! We got a Baneri. Reverse Hollow. Nah, I bought a stupid amount, but thank you. Ooh, Fluttermane. Fluttermane's always good. I felt like I have a lot of these Fluttermanes, the non-prismatic evolution ones. Before anyone jumps at me, my beef is the fact that Eevee and its evolutions take up 9 slots of every single deck, so there's a bunch of new Pokemon we aren't getting, or Pokemon that don't get as much representation. Exactly. Oh, by the way, the deck I'm working on is trying to combine Kuparaja EX and Monkey Dory. Dude, interesting. Scraggle, your buddy is an Unculone. Yeah, I do want to see that deck. So yeah, I have a bunch of the Fluttermanes, but the non-prismatic evolution ones. I forgot what else they came in. I think they came in, I want to say like Shrouded Fable? And then of course the Halloween packs have them. And then the Leafeon. Not the non-EX one, but this is a cute Leafeon. Stinky Pig. So not a hit in that first prismatic pack, but I guess we can't get lucky all the time, right? It's pretty adorable. I mean, that is a very cute art, I will say. That's a cute looking Leafeon. I always appreciate a good art card. It was Temporal Forces? Oh, okay. Okay, that's where the Fluttermane's from. I guess that makes sense, because it's an ancient Pokemon. It should either be that or Paradox Rift. The art of cards, dude. Yep, the art of the cards. That's what makes it worth it. All right. Prismatic pack number 2. Here we go. I gotta speed it up here because we're gonna do this Charizard box here too. I already planned it for tonight, so I gotta do it tonight. So yeah, my birthday is on Monday, next Monday. So every stream, so I guess for Thursday stream and then Tuesday stream, we're gonna be doing some like bigger pack rips for the stream. We'll have like special things that we're doing, and have something really, really big planned for next Tuesday. It's a pretty card and it's useful. Leaflet Blessings. Attach a basic Leaf Energy card from your hand to one of your bench Pokemon. If you do, heal all damage from that Pokemon. Ooh, that is handy. And Solar Beam for 70. So yeah, using it to heal all damage, that can be super handy. Pinsir? Pinsir? I hardly know, sir. Larvitar. Alright, so far nothing out of the ordinary. I've seen a lot of these. Ooh, Satotl in the chat. Yell exclamation Pokecatch to try to catch that Satotl. Don't let it get away. Everybody type exclamation Pokecatch to try to catch that Satotl. Ghost, you spelled that wrong. You put Great All instead of Great Ball. Okay, autocorrect. Dusclops. It's the non-Pokeball version, but I do love a good Dusclops. Earthen Vessel, always a handy card to have. You can never have enough Earthen Vessels. And a Rescue Board. Ooh, super useful cards. Can I have that? Yes, which one? The Earthen Vessel or the Dusclops or the Rescue Board? Because I've got plenty. Damn, striking out a lot on Pokecatch today. The Vessel, absolutely, Ghost. I have plenty of Vessel. Here, I'll set it aside for you, actually, before I forget. What was the one that heals all the damage again? That was the Leafeon from Prismatic Evolutions. It's the Leaflet Blessing. Now, it counts as an attack. It's not an ability, but attach a basic Leaf Energy card from your hand to one of your bench Pokemon. If you do, heal all damage from that Pokemon. So if you're running that in like an EV deck with Leafeon EX or something, that can be very handy. So Ghost and Onward caught the Satotl. Very nice. Ooh, a Diplin. Aw. It's the Festival Lead one. I feel like this is the universe telling you that you need to build that Festival Lead deck. Binding Mochi, Reverse Hollow. Super handy card. This gets a lot of play too. Can I pet that dog? Can I pet that dog? Goldeen, Reverse Hollow. Ooh, I don't have a Goldeen Reverse Hollow. This will go in my Gen 1 binder. And then lastly, a Jolteon. I think I already had this Jolteon. But, yep. 2 Prismatic Evolutions, not a single hit, so, I mean, that is consistent with the luck of Prismatic Evolutions. Although I do think that Prismatic Evolutions I've had better luck on than I have had with Surging Sparks, which to this day, I have only pulled 1 hit out of all the Surging Sparks packs I've ever opened. I mean, I've probably opened maybe like 30 of them or something. Typical Prismatic, right? All right, are you all ready for this? Now for the big one. Or as Sid from Toy Story would say, it came! It finally came! The big one. We have a Charizard EX Special Edition box featuring the Lenticular Hollow Charizard EX Jumbo card. Look at this bad boy. Let's do this. Let's crack this fucker open. And by fucker, I mean bad boy. And by bad boy, I mean fucker. God, these are always so hard to open. God. Why do they make these so hard? I mean, I guess I know why they make them so hard to open, so people can't steal the cards. But, as Dr. Ian Malcolm would say, life finds a way. Has anybody seen that new Jurassic Park movie? Is it any good or does it suck? Somebody let me know. I'm not going to see it, but like I just want to know, is it good? If somebody says it's surprisingly good, it's the best Jurassic Park movie ever made, then I'm going to be like, okay, well, maybe I might check it out. But I have a feeling it's not. All right. Here we go, gang. Charizard EX Special Collection Box. There's no shot. I know, right? There's no way it's going to be good. None of the Jurassic World movies I've liked. I mean, the first one was okay-ish, but I couldn't make it through the second one and didn't watch any of the other ones. Remember, gang, if you are opening Pokemon products, always recycle, because there's a lot of shit to it. A lot of plastic and cardboard. All right, so we get the new Charizard promo card. So this has only just released with this set, and this set just came out. I actually snagged these on the Walmart.com drop, and I got a couple of them. So Ghost, Scraggle, let me know if you guys want one, because I have a couple extras. But yeah, this is a really cool promo card. There's been a lot of Charizard EXs. This Charizard EX probably has the most variants. I have a couple of them, but this is pretty dope. And this EX card, I know some EX cards you can, but this one you cannot see through the description panel. Some of them it's like translucent, or is it transparent? Where you can kind of see through it. So we got that Charizard EX. Ooh, a Pokemon Play code card. Pokemon Live code card. We've got the Charmander Cosmo Holo, the Charmeleon Cosmo Holo. So these actually also came in the Charizard EX Special Collection box. Is it Special Collection box? It's the one that's like the cube that comes with the Charizard figurine. So these also come included in that. And then we have a Journey Together, 2 Journey Togethers. We have 2 Surging Sparks. And a Paradox Rift pack. Hell yeah. And then the coolest thing about this set is the Charizard EX promo jumbo card. So this bad boy, oh my gosh, it's so pretty. So it's one of those like holograms that when you turn it, it changes the art that you see on it. It's so cool. So that right there is the original, I think, Charizard art, and this is the new Charizard art. Super cool. And I think this is the first lenticular jumbo card that they've printed. I could be wrong, but it's the only one that I've seen of the Scarlet Violet set for sure. Man, that's pretty. Let me put a sleeve on this. So I have my pack of my special jumbo sleeves. Just for such occasion. Heck yeah. Isn't that gorgeous? All right, first person to chat in the chat. Which pack should I open first? We have a Paradox Rift, 2 Surging Sparks, and a Journey Together. First person to call it out in the chat, I will open that pack. You can't make a jumbo deck yet because there are not Journey. Okay, we got a Journey first. Okay, we'll do the Journey, then the Surging. There's no Charmanders. I know, right? There's no jumbo Charmander card yet. What a waste. What a waste. Okay, so starting with the Journey, then we'll do the Surging, and then we'll go from there. Oh, I didn't put the sleeves on the Charmanders. Let me do that now. These are actually the Charmanders that I run in my Charizard deck. and now in my Dragapult Charizard deck. So yeah, these might actually go into that deck because I don't think I have the Cosmofoil ones for those ones. I want the shiny ones, you know, the ones from the Paldean Fates, but those are so hard to come by and they're kind of expensive too. All right, here we go. Here we go. You know what I would love, and it's such a dumb thing for a jumbo card, but I want a jumbo Cosmofoil energy set of all the energy cards. Like I want a card of all the energies, but in the jumbo form. Wouldn't that be sick? All right, we've got the Mincino. Very cute. Petalil. Come on, camera. Fix yourself. Fix your face. Pillow Swine. Focus the camera a little bit. Q-Fant. Oh, very cute. Hey, for your Kuparaja, right? That evolves into the Kuparaja. Akelgor or Aselgor? How do you pronounce this? Is it Akelgor? Aklegor? Akelgor? Aselgor? I don't know. Somebody tell me how to pronounce this, because this is confusing. Aselgor. Like acceleration? Like accelerate? Aselgor. Aselgor. I think it's supposed to be like accelerate. Yeah, Excelgor? Axelgor, probably. Pelipper. Greedent. Bagan. Like bacon. Bagan. Bagan. Reverse Hollow. Ooh, Ends Sigilif. I have not seen this card before. Psychic Sphere, 20 damage. Victory symbol. If you use this attack when you have exactly one prize card remaining, you win the game? What? Instant win? If you use this attack when you have exactly one prize card remaining, you win the game. Sure, why not? Just fucking auto win. Okay. I mean, you have to be down to your last prize card. But okay, so here's a situation where you would use this. You're running a Gardevoir EX deck, right? You're down to your last prize card. You don't have enough damage to be able to attack for anything that can grant you the win. You just flop this bad boy down, use the Gardevoir EX's ability to move psychic energy from your discard pile to this Pokemon, and you just win. And a Butterfree! Very nice. Joker Zoroark can potentially use it. Oh yeah, because it's an Ends card. Yeah, you could use that. Using the Rush and the Flame... Yeah. That's absolutely true. The Butterfree is actually pretty good. It's not the one that you use though, right? Because the one that you use has that ability that lets you it lets you like evolve like right away, right? Scale Hurricane. Flip 4 coins. This attack does 60 damage for each heads. If at least 2 are heads, your opponent's active Pokemon is now paralyzed. That's not bad, yeah. Not bad. That one Butterfree that you had in that deck was like... That did all the... And it did all the different status effects. That was a menace. An absolute menace. Alright, next we have these Surging Sparks. Oh, the one I use... Yeah, you get 3 status effects. That's fucking wild. Drink some more of my wine here. But that one does 4 coin flips for each heads for one single I mean, that is pretty good. I just feel like every time it comes down to a coin flips, I'm never lucky when it comes to coin flips. All right, here we go. Surging Sparks. This is the second Surging Sparks pack we've done tonight. Do we get better luck than the ones before? Find out now. Live on SpectreVision. Mankey. 120 average for a single green. I mean, that's pretty good. That is good, yeah. Zebstrika. Or however the hell you say it. This is the other Pokemon that there's no consensus on how to pronounce it. Is it Meryl or is it Marill? Rellor. So the Rellor evolves into the Rabska, and the Rabska has the ability that blocks bench damage. Shiinotic. Once during your turn, if this Pokemon is in the active spot, you may make your opponent's active Pokemon asleep. Okay, that's good. Ooh, a Chatot in the chat. Guys, a chat, there's a Chatot. Exclamation Pokecatch to try to catch it. When you say no consensus, you mean that there is and there isn't canon, but you don't know it. I mean, yes, but you cannot take the anime as canon because all of the characters in the anime pronounce the word Pokemon, Pokemon, except for Ash. He pronounces it Pokemon. He says, Pokemon, I want a Pokemon. So, like, you can't go based off of the anime. It's the, I bring you love, Shiinotic. It really is. He's from Boston. That's why he pronounces it that way. Babiri. If the Pokemon this card is attached to is damaged by an attack your opponent from your opponent's steel Pokemon, it takes 60 less damage. Ooh, I'm going to create a special deck that has these in there just for when I play against Bad Taste Aficionado when he runs his steel deck. I feel like my camera is not adjusting right. Oh, the Chatot escaped. Magneton. Ooh, Morlul. Reverse Hollow. What a useless steel card. I mean, it's not useless if you know that your opponent is going to be running steel, but the chances of somebody running a steel deck in the current meta is slim to none. Nobody runs a steel deck right now. Ash is like Joey from Yu-Gi-Oh! With a weird accent. Ooh, an Applin Reverse Hollow. Very Starry Night-esque Morlul. I know, right? It kind of is. It's very Van Gogh-ish. Van Gogh, as they would say. Oh, okay. We finally have a hit of the night, gang. What do you think it is? This is Surging Sparks. We got a hit in Surging Sparks? What the fuck? Hell has froze over. The pigs are flying. We have a hit. It is not a secret rare. This is Flygon EX. Oh, look at this. I have never seen this card before. 2 for you? That's not possible. That's impossible. Reversing Storm. You may switch this Pokemon with one of your benched Pokemon. Oh, so it's like a hit and run technique here. One energy card does 130 damage, and then Sonic Peridot. This attack does 100 damage to each of your opponent's Pokemon EX and Pokemon V. This attack's damage isn't affected by weakness or resistance. Okay, question. If your opponent's Pokemon is a Terra Pokemon on the bench, does it take damage from this attack? I would think not, right? Better use it against the other standard V decks that are totally legal. What is the other card that, like, it's like a supporter card that says it does something to your opponent's Pokemon V? That's technically still legal, but there aren't any. If you have a V Pokemon, you can win faster by saying Judge. You know which one I'm talking about, right? Like, it's technically currently legal, but like there are no V Pokemon, so you can never use it against anything. I feel like it's a supporter card, but I can't think of what it is. I know we've talked about it before. It's a tool, right? Yeah, okay. But what is it? Can't remember. Yeah, me neither. It's like a maximum belt or something. Or something similar to that, where like you either take less damage from a Pokemon V or you do more damage to a Pokemon V. Something like that. Alright, so we've pulled our first hit tonight. And all it took was, what, 4 packs in? And we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 packs in to get a hit. And we got one. Well, we might as well do the other Surging Sparks because we never get anything with it. That one's worse, though, because it only applied to V Pokemon, despite being standard legal right now. I know, right? And there's not a current... There is no V Pokemon that is currently legal, so yeah, what a waste. I hope somebody got fired for that blunder. Someone from Pokemon Company got fired for that one. Alright. The last Surging Sparks of the night, we've got... Energy. Helioptile. Capsicid. Oh, Scraggle, do you know if our local card shop buys bulk? I'm starting to fill up on bulk here, and I don't know what to do with it. Duraludon. Sorry, Duraludon. Meddling Memo. Oh, I haven't seen this one. Your opponent counts the cards in their hand, shuffle those cards, and puts them on the bottom of their deck. If they do, they draw that many cards. Oh, so it's kind of like an Iono, but in an item card. Hey, that's kind of handy. I can definitely see that being useful. Time to build a house of cards on stream. I know, right? Of all of my bulk. Ooh, an Appleton. Dude, Ghost, this is the third of the Applin cards, or Applin line, that we've pulled tonight. We're getting a lot of these guys. Koraidon. Got a ton of these Koraidons. We've got a Yuxi Reverse Hollow. Painful Memories. Put 2 damage counters on each of your opponent's Pokemon. Hey, that's kind of cool. For 1 energy cost, that's not bad. Cast Form. Sunny Form. Look at that guy. That's a cool art. Looks like it was done with like a Sharpie, you know, for the thick outlines. Oh, we got a hit. Guys, we have a hit in here. From a Surging Sparks pack. What the hell? What the hell? It is not a secret rare. It is Palosand EX. It's technically a Terra. Sand Tomb. During your opponent's next turn, the defending Pokemon can't retreat for 160 damage. And then Bright Jail. Put damage counters on each of your opponent's bench Pokemon until its remaining HP is 100. What if the Pokemon are less than 100 HP? I mean, that can be good if your opponent has a lot of Terras and stuff. Nat is so jealous of the Palosand. Well, I am willing to trade the Palosand. She loves the sandcastles. I think they're dumb. the whole like a Pokemon that's made out of a sandcastle, like it's silly to me. So Nat, if you're open to trading, I would trade this one for sure. Watch, you're gonna look up the price. It's gonna be worth like $800 or something stupid like that. He's so happy. You know, sometimes it's the cards that you least suspect to be valuable that are worth the most. It's the most meta card next week. Watch. Dude, someone's gonna be you know, as much as you like to think that people get more creative in tournaments and stuff, it's not true. Every single person who was winning the tournament this last Sunday was running the Raging Bolt deck. Specifically, the Raging Bolt that won at the Japanese tournament, the latest Japanese tournament. Like, Raging Bolt's making a comeback hard, man. All right, 2 more packs left. We have a Journey Together and a Paradox Rift. Which one will it be? What should we do next? Paradox Rift or Journey Together? Shout it out in the chat. First one to shout it out, I will do that pack. Paradox Rift, Journey Together. Yeah, I don't like that we basically always have decks that ape off of precedents set by Japanese attorneys. Journey, Paradox. Okay, all right, Journey first. Skygo called it. I mean, I get it though, dude. I get it. You know, people are going to look up whatever's the best deck. And I do it too. Like, I'm just looking up a good net build. But usually I'll take like a net deck build and then swap stuff out to where I can kind of wrap my head around the play style. So like the Charizard Dragapult deck that I run, it's one that I took the recipe from online, but changed the ace spec out, changed a couple other cards out. I added like an earthen vessel. So like I changed some things just to fit my playstyle a little bit better. But that's probably why I've been losing. Just because I haven't gotten good at running it without those changes that I made. But that's what everybody's going to do. Net decking is a bit too prevalent in Poke, in my opinion. But it's kind of how Pokemon is in design. That's true. You know, they probably have like fewer cards in current rotation than like other TCGs, so you have to kind of run those ones. I do wish we had more creative metas, and that's where I think like something like those like gym leader challenge nights would be kind of fun to try. In fact, gym leader challenge is going on currently right now in TCG Live, and I think for people who have a lot of interest in deck building, that's where those things that's where you have a lot of fun. Like Bad Taste, I know you were talking about kind of the same thing the other day, but have you tried the Gym Leader Challenge on TCG Live? That seems like that would be right up your alley for that, because you can't use like EX cards or cards that have rule boxes. You can't have more than one card in a deck. All of your cards have to be the same. They have to share an energy type. I think the push for that is usually inspired by the popularity of Commander in Magic the Gathering. Oh. As someone who plays other TCGs, I can promise you it's just because a handful of EX Pokemon are just busted. Shit, well that sucks. And you would feel like after so many years of Pokemon TCG being, you know, relevant, that they would have gotten used to making competitive decks that are, or competitive rotations that aren't too busted, but I guess they can't help themselves, man. They're always going to be putting stuff in there. This Hops' Cramorant is sneaky good. If your opponent doesn't have exactly 3 or 4 prize cards remaining, this attack does nothing. But if they do have 3 or 4 prize cards remaining, 120 damage for 1 energy. And it's a basic Pokemon, so you just flop them down, do 120 damage. But there are a lot of the Hops' decks are very reliant on stadium cards and tool cards that boost damage, including the like the Hops' Band, and then I think it's Postwick. But yeah, with both of those down, you can actually stack this damage up to like 200 something and do some hella damage off of 1 energy with the freaking Cramorant. Also a singleton format. I always see it flop usually. I've never used it, but when people use it against me, they always miss the OP. Like I was telling you before, almost all meta decks do a load of damage for 2 energies, so turn 2 you're wiping out whatever they're trying to set. And that's kind of what it becomes. It becomes a race to get set up or to get swinging by turn 2. Like I think Hops' Corviknight is underrated. I don't remember what the Corviknight does. Sentrant. I think I have one of these ones. The reverse hollows already. Larvesta. Ooh, we have another hit. We're getting another EX card, gang. It does 150 and reduces the damage it takes by 60. Oh, that's kind of handy. Holy shit, you're still going to hell. Why am I going to hell? We've got Iono's Belly Bolt. Super handy. So Scraggle built an Iono's deck that uses the Belly Bolt EX, and it can do some nasty damage. And you do a lot of energy moving. So you're discarding energies, you're pulling energies out of your discard pile, you're pulling them out of your deck, you're attaching them, you're just it's almost like dizzying to see you take a turn with that deck, because you're just doing so much stuff, and I'm like, oh my god, what is happening? I can't even keep up. But yeah, the Iono's Belly Bolt, super handy. Read it slower. Which one? Read which one is slower. Oh, we have a Munna in the chat. Also, I've finally got a solid deck on TCG Pocket that's winning in ranked reliably, and is also off meta because I refuse to play other people's deck. I mean, dude, that's super commendable. That's so cool. Holy shit, you're still going to hell. Yeah. Oh, holy shit, you're still going hell. Yeah. Oh shit, yeah. It's 9:30. Sorry, I misread that. Well, we only have one pack left. Scraggle, do you need a Belly Bolt? Sorry. I had a dyslexia moment. Holy shit, you're still going. Hell yeah. What you needed was an M dash, so to add the pause. I stood away for a bit. Very excited I didn't miss a goodbye. No, you didn't. Why are you telling people to go to hell? So I have to ask you guys an opinion here. I'm in a couple of Facebook groups for Pokemon TCG Live, and the audience is kind of split on this one. There are some people who are so anti-meta deck that they're just like, if you use any of these meta Pokemon, Charizard, Dragapult, Gardevoir, any of like the current metas, that you are brain dead and that you are a disgrace to the game, and that you don't deserve to like play the game. Like, people get really heated in comments about, well, you're using a brain dead deck, so fuck you for doing that. And it's like, okay. And someone gave me shit because I had a Badoo in a deck build, and they're like, oh, Badoo, that's the worst card you can play. You should be ashamed for using that card. I'm like, dude, it's not my fault that the Badoo is so useful. Tell it to all the people who are winning world championships. They all run a Badoo in their deck. So, like, are they wrong for doing that? Iona is not a meta deck, but actually very viable and off-key and fun as heck. Listen, I hate getting my ass kicked by people who use meta stuff, but people still do it differently every deck. That is true. And, like, not everybody has the know-how to build a deck from scratch and make it work. I don't think I could do that. If you told me to build a deck from scratch, I don't think I would be able to build a deck that has good synergy, because I don't really know all the cards well enough to be able to do that. So, like, you can't really shit on somebody who's just trying to, like, play the game. And especially if you're playing the game in real life, to ask somebody to, like, build a deck out of obscure cards, like, that costs money, man. If you can just go into a Target and buy a Dragapult deck off the shelf, that's what people are going to do, because it's a usable deck. Like, I'm salty about the meta, but I respect folks. At least enough not to insult their intelligence and their ability. To be honest, Londo, together we built crap. That's true. But, like, you know, you already had the basis of that. I just gave, like, a couple of tips that I think would help work. That's what it's about, though, to really have... And to be fair, I have had a lot of fun tweaking decks, and so like I'll take like a net deck build and start from there as a basis. Look, there's nothing wrong with playing whatever cards you want. If you go to a Magic the Gathering tournament, everyone is playing meta decks there too. The difference in Pokemon is that the meta is really easy to play into, and there's not a whole lot of room for creativity. So most people just run meta deck lists they found online. I get that, and maybe that's just part of the problem with Pokemon in just the way that the game is structured. The 60 cards, so everyone's going to try to run with the most efficient thing that they can, and if they found somebody who built something super efficient, that's the way to do it, right? Is just copy somebody else's. But also, okay, perfect example, NAIC. The National North American International or North American is it international championship, whatever, regionals. Tord, he was running a Charizard EX deck. Now, a lot of people, the consensus has been that Charizard, while went a year ago, was incredibly busted. That was the mega meta, destroying everything, but has since fallen very far down the meta list hierarchy. In fact, it's probably maybe like a top 15 deck, not necessarily a top 10 deck, a true Charizard deck, or maybe even lower. But he won nationals with a Charizard deck. So while a lot of the times the cards do have a big advantage, it's the player that really makes it work. You can have all the best meta cards of the best deck, but if you're not running it efficiently or piloting it well, you may not win. So I think it's kind of a 50-50 thing. I've net decked something, my original Charizard deck, and I was like, I don't know how to play this deck anymore. I'm getting my ass whooped with it. How does this deck even work? And it's just because I was inexperienced with that deck. All right, we got some posts in the chat. Let's see. Okay, where are people opening today? Oh, Ghost, you got that Pikachu EX from Surging Sparks. Is this the big Pikachu? Get out of here. Is this the one? Oh, this is Pete's. Okay, sorry. Was I looking at the wrong one? Oh, this is Pete. This isn't the big Pikachu, is it? Wait, this was from 2 days ago. Why did I miss this? Sorry. I don't know why I forgot about that. Okay, so this is Ghost. Oh, you got the Lily's Clefairy! Yes! I love the Clefairy. Super viable card. And it's a hard counter to the Dragapults because of this ability. The weakness of each of your opponent's Dragon Pokemon in play is now Psychic. So you can one-shot Dragapults with that. Thanks for the fun hang tonight, friends. Hope happy birthday, Londo. Good night. Oh, thanks so much, dude. And thank you, Zach. Thank you, Izzy, for these super awesome cards. I fucking love them. They're gonna go in my premiere binder. But have a good night, dude. So long, fucker. Good night. Oh, I don't have the video clips on this scene. Damn it. Okay, hold on. Bad Taste said something big. Let me see. There are two big problems, in my opinion, with running meta decks. First, meta decks can be super oppressive, which leads to an unenjoyable play experience. True. For instance, when I was running the Dragapult against you, there a couple of games, I was just set up by my second turn and just basically put you in a hole there that you couldn't dig out of. There's a social contract when playing a game that you're both there to have fun. And if one person plays a deck that doesn't allow their opponent to really play, example, Badoo, then the social contract is broken. Whenever it comes to tournaments, though, the social contract is play to win. I get that, dude. And in fact, that's kind of one of the reasons why I wish our local card shop would do expanded nights. Because then expanded nights, anything kind of goes, and you just have fun with it. And that's why I love doing the Poke Nights that we have at my house like every couple of weeks, where we're all just playing. Nobody's playing meta decks. In fact, I will specifically not use my meta decks on Pokenights just because I want to try something different. I want to use an expanded deck that I have put together or something, and that's when it gets really zany and fun and wacky. But yeah, I mean, I get it. I totally get you, man. I also think that there's an issue with Pokemon TCG not reining in meta warping cards by errata or bans compared to other games where they try to keep games more diverse and interesting, where things are really shutting down creativity like Badoo and Fez and all the stuff that just gets slotted. I'm wondering if that's because the intended age group for Pokemon is lower than, like, say, like Magic the Gathering. So maybe they feel like they don't have to be as proactive to solving the issues in the competitive meta. Continuing my old man rant. Second, deck building is a form of creative expression and engaging with the core part of the game. By running a net list, you are denying yourself the opportunity to be creative and building decks. With deck building, you are deciding the way you want to express yourself through gameplay is just by using someone else's deck to win reliably, which is why I don't like playing meta, since I care a lot about this. That's absolutely true, dude. That's absolutely true. But I still think, though, that, like, not everybody has... So creativity is one thing, but a lot of people don't have the technical knowledge of the game to really be able to make it work. So, like, let's say my favorite Pokemon is Mr. Mime, right? And I would love to play a Mr. Mime deck. I wouldn't know how to build a Mr. Mime deck. So I would have to look up somebody else who has built that deck and, like, copy their deck and then change it out to my own. You know, like, swap things out to more modern things. So, like, is that technically me playing against the spirit of the game because I'm copying somebody else's deck? Or is that me wanting to use a Mr. Mime, which is already creative in its own right? You know what I'm saying? Like, where do you draw the line? If my favorite Pokemon is Dragapult, or even this, if my favorite Pokemon is Gardevoir, like Scraggles is, and Scraggle were to build his own Gardevoir deck, would he not be labeled as a meta rider because he's just using the current meta, which is Dragapult, which is the current top of the meta? So, like, where can you draw that line? 100% they design the cards around a lower age group, and they keep the cards simple and the good cards powerful. That's true, yeah. It's just not compared to MTG, though, compared to everything, really. I will say this. That's definitely a fair point. Deck building takes skill and experience, and one thing that's good about Pokemon is they take the tournament-winning meta decks and sell them off the shelf for around $100, which is really cool. And I do like that they do the World Championship decks for, like, even less. It's like $15. I got the 2023 World Championship decks. I got them for $12 a piece. Now, I couldn't take that into a tournament, but they're super fun to play in you know, expanded TCG, Pokenights, casual nights, right? In Magic the Gathering, meta decks could cost hundreds of dollars to build because they don't do that. Yeah. Man, when I was seeing some of the prices of these Final Fantasy Magic the Gathering sets, dude, my mind was exploding. Like, I thought Pokemon was getting pricey, but the fucking Magic the Gathering cards, oh my gosh. There are ups and downs to most popular TCGs for reasons like this. The new set is bonkers. Ooh, TMD Evolution. I love this. I love whenever I can throw in a TMD Evolution and get, like, a double kill on somebody who's not expecting it. Oh, bud, don't even get me fucking started on the Final Fantasy set. Well, let me ask you this. Are you hyped up about the Spider-Man set that's coming out? I feel like now it's become the Fortnite of the trading card game, in that they're just looking for whatever kind of crossover promotion that they can squeeze into the game. $1,500 for collector's boosters is nuts, and UB is very much making Magic the Gathering Fortnite. What is UB? Is that the creators of it? I thought that was no, because isn't it Wizards of the Coast that makes Magic the Gathering, or is that a data reference? Ooh, a Trubbish reverse holo. Scraggle, does Natalie need a reverse holo Trubbish for her deck? Universes Beyond the pop. Oh, okay, gotcha. I don't know much about Magic. The only time I ever played Magic was that one time when you showed us how to play it, and it was like so far over my head that I just was not grasping the concept of it. Always, Natalie. Okay, I'll set this one aside for you. Simisage. We got a Woobat in the chat. Exclamation Pokey catch to catch. Where's my mouse? To catch that Woobat. And bad taste. I'm totally. I'm with you. I totally understand what you're saying, and I'm not trying to be contrarian just to like, for the sake of argument. I do think there are. Pokemon, for instance, is a great example of a fan base that is split between demographics. And I don't necessarily think that any demographic or any opinion is correct. I think that any side can be right, because Pokemon means a lot of different things for a lot of different people. And while it can be very frustrating for somebody who's trying to come from that competitive deck building kind of stance, I can see how that can be incredibly frustrating, seeing somebody who is new to the game running a meta deck that they bought a League Battle deck from and just added a couple of cards from what they read online, and they're doing competitively in a tournament. And I can see how that can be incredibly frustrating. But from the flip side of things, for somebody who's new to the competitive scene, you're just trying to want to get into the game, and it can be incredibly gatekeepy going up against people who basically have studied for a long time the ins and outs and intricacies of Pokemon cards. And if you're just trying to, like, you know, I just enjoy playing fun cards, I like Pokemon, I just wanted to get into battling, it can be very discouraging for new players to get into that kind of hobby because of how, I guess, for lack of a better word, how seriously people take it. But I don't necessarily think that that's a bad thing. Am I making any sense? Does that make sense? I do think that there's two sides to the coin, and yeah, that's all I'm trying to say. Oh, and the last card of the night, we have a hit, gang. Study the Blade. I think you'd be able to play Commander pretty easily now that you've been playing a TCG more. Yeah, maybe. Hitting to bed. Good night, Onward. Have a good night. I hope you sleep tight. And let me show you the door. Oh, did I not add that to the scene? Damn it, I need to add that to the scene. I thought I did that already. Huh. It should be playing that. Huh. I'll see if I can figure that out. And we're super lucky that we're part of a group that loves being supportive and trying different. That's true, yeah. And you know, the guys, well, and girls, there's been at least 2 girls that have gone to the tournaments, local tournaments. They've been very like friendly about competing and welcoming to newcomers, and that's been really cool. In fact, since I've been going the last couple of weeks, there's been like 2 or 3 new people who have joined, and I hope that they come back. There was one guy who I went up against on Sunday, and he didn't win any games, but he was running a deck that he had built offline, and you know, he was asking me, he's like, I don't understand how to use this card, and so I was giving him tips and stuff, and you know, I could see the moves that he was misplaying, And I'm like, okay, here's what you could have done there. And he's like, oh, you're right. That's a good idea. But he was like super like cool about it and didn't take it harshly, you know. And I wasn't trying to like big league him or anything, but I'm like, oh yeah, you could have done this on this move, and that may have, you know, got you that advantage or whatever. It does, but what I think might be missing from Pokemon is that there isn't much of a conversation about the kind of game, what kind of game you want to play. In Magic the Gathering, power level of decks is all over the place, and so there's a culture of discussing how sweaty or casual you want to play and using the appropriate decks. But in Pokemon, off-the-shelf decks are crazy powerful, so it's hard to... You're right, and that's kind of what I was talking about, how like they should do, if they did expanded TCG nights instead of just everybody every Sunday running the meta, that would foster that culture of playing off meta decks more, and more like we're playing casually. We're not playing to win. There's really no prizes here. We're all just playing for the same prize packs, but everybody gets those prize packs. So that would encourage people to be more creative, I think. And maybe that's just how maybe that comes down to the local tournaments and how they're promoting their tournament scene. Maybe they shouldn't have it as a tournament. Maybe they should just have it as just come register and we'll assign you with opponents and you guys just play for fun. And maybe that's a solution to that. I don't know, it makes sense from both sides. I hate being in the middle where I'm having fun with what I'm doing, but not having fun with what other people are doing. But I do also agree that reusing material is a helpful way to learn, so long as you're willing to pay attention. That's true. I will say this. I don't think that the Pokemon company is necessarily doing enough to foster that kind of creativity. They kind of just let the metas sort themselves out. And as long as people are buying cards, what does it really matter to them? So I think that's where like the local shops and tournament scene can step up a little bit better in getting creative in how they do these events. And that's where, you know, I just want to have an expanded tournament night at our local card shop. That's all I want. So tabletop war games have events where you get matched with opponents to play, but any prizes are basically just raffled off to anyone who should. See, that's a great solution. Rather than putting prizes on the line based on, that's actually a really good solution. So you show up, you're going to get your participation trophies, your participation packs, but also we'll raffle off some stuff. That would encourage people. Yeah, because there's no stakes anymore. Let's do an expanded night for the folks who want it. Exactly. But see, that's the thing. Pokemon TCG Live doesn't let you do expanded play against friends. Anyway, last card of the night, gang. We have, Bombardier EX. This is a new one. I have not seen this one before. Fast Carrier. If you go first, you can use this attack during your first turn, search your deck for up to 3 basic Pokemon and put them onto your bench, then shuffle your deck. Ooh, that's handy. Shadowy Wind. You may put this Pokemon and all attached cards into your hand. So he's kind of like a hit and run kind of Pokemon. So getting that 3, if it was a 2 energy attack, that would be incredibly useful. But 3 energy, that's going to be hard to accelerate that to him. Also, I posted a pic in the Discord of why I'm not super excited about Final Fantasy. All right, let me see. Oh my god. Get the fuck out of here, dude. $1,900. This is secondary market, right? So these are the collector's booster box. That means that everything in here is like holographic, right? Everything is like the most rare versions of the cards. Oh my god. That's not secondary market. That's MSRP? Get the fuck out of here, dude. That is wild. I'm gonna see. So one of the Twitter profiles that I follow called Sneaky Deals. They post a lot of not just Pokemon stuff, but like Magic the Gathering, sneaker stuff, just all kinds of like collectible stuff, right? Whenever things are at a good price or whatnot, or there's like a drop, they'll post it. I've been seeing them posting Magic the Gathering stuff. I'm going to see if I can find some like Magic the Gathering at a good deal, and maybe I'll hook you up. Maybe we'll see what we can do, because those American prices are a little lower than the Canadian prices. Magic the Gathering rolled the licensing fee for Final Fantasy into those packs, and they also got hit by the Terra. Oh man, so it's just like compounding and compounding and compounding. I knew it wasn't okay from Scrabble talking about it before, but that's it. Shocking. Oh my god. Oh. Who's paying those prices, man? Are people paying those prices? Like, listen, I've spent some money on some Pokemon cards, right? But I haven't spent that much money for just one box. $10.50. What? Anybody who buys that, what is your intent with that? With those cards, are you trying to just flip them? Because at that point, like, what are you getting out of it? Are you getting your $1,900 worth? Oh my goodness. $1,900. $1,900. That is wild. That's wild. They have to know then that that's only for like top tier collectors or scalpers, right? I've seen some people splitting the costs for packs, but yeah, I think it's either people looking for value on the singles market or just crazy enthusiasts with money to burn. I mean, it has to be, right? Are people buying those cards and playing them in in decks? Like, are you taking those cards that you spent $1,900 on into a tournament, a Commander tournament? That's wild, man. That's wild. I don't know. I think at that point, something has gone wrong in the hobby if that's what the going price is for entry. Oh yeah, for sure. They'll just double or triple sleeve them. Quadruple sleeve them. All right, let's do a quick recap, and then we will start shutting down the stream. So, tonight's hits. I'll go over the big hits and not the little ones, just because we opened a lot of packs tonight. But yeah, I'll see if that Twitter account posts anything like of a good price, and I'll ask you if like, hey, is this a good price on this kind of stuff? And you let me know, and I will keep an eye out for you. I gotta make sure I put these together from the set that Izzy and Zach sent. Where's the other one? It should be 4. Oh, there it is. It really just a wealthy whale market based on the precedent set by mobile with lots of pay to win and skins kind of a lot. Yeah. Thanks, Hasbro. Oh, bro, Hasbro owns it? Oh, yeah, then we're all doomed. All right, so the hits of the night. We've got the Iono's Bellbolt EX, Palossand EX, Flygon EX, Charizard EX. This is the new promo Charizard EX that came with the box. Bombardier EX. This actually seems like a cool card. I kind of like this. Then we get into the gift cards that I got from Zach and Izzy. The robust Pikachu VMAX with Thunder Pump ability and cutoff shorts. The robust Charizard VMAX. I actually really love these. These are so wacky. We have the robust Blastoise VMAX. I love the word robust. What a great adjective. And then the robust Venusaur Max. Hell yeah, gang. What a great night. Great packs. Some cool hits. Not as many. I didn't get a single like art card, illustrated rare card, but you know what? We got some really cool stuff. Otherwise, and it's not all about the SIRs and the IRs, right? But yeah, I had a great night tonight, guys. As a reminder, my birthday is next Tuesday, or next Monday. So next Tuesday stream, we will do the special birthday stream. But for every stream leading up in there, so this Thursday stream, we will do a big pack rip opening, where I will do something a little more special than what I usually do, culminating in Tuesday night stream, where we will do something really, really big. I already know what I have planned for it. It's going to be huge, huge. We're going to rip bigly on stream. But let me see who I got online that we can send this raid to. Let's see. Do I have any friends online? I normally don't stream this late, but you know, we got going. Let's see. Following. Oh, okay. We got Mustachio Mike, who is playing some Jackbox party games. Let's go send the raid over there. Y'all, I hope you guys had fun tonight. I love debating stuff. I love talking about this kind of thing. I know that we all feel differently, potentially, about the state of the Pokemon TCG, but I think that's a good thing. I think ultimately it's what brings us all together is the competitive nature of things. And I had a lot of fun tonight. I hope you guys did too. Again, we will see you Thursday night at 7 p.m. Mountain, 8 p.m. Central for some more Spectrovision, some more Pokemon, where we will be doing some more stuff, and we will have another big pack rip for Thursday night. So again, so long, fuckers. Have a great night. Stay tuned for the raid. Bye.
Let's keep moving. Which of these pies does not contain animal flesh?
Spectre.